Hello everyone, this is Lily's Tarot and this is going to be a general reading for the collective. So we've just had the new moon in Gemini. So we're just going to take a little deeper look into sort of like what that means. How is that affecting you right now? So yeah, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does and leave what doesn't. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs as well. And again, welcome to all my lovely new subscribers. I hope this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to check out the other readings on my page. And you can also contact me for a personal reading. Okay, so let's have a look, guys. Let's see what's going on. First of all, let's have a read about what this new moon in Gemini means. So it is communication is key. And we have a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest that you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. So attuned to the moon, we have write a list of all the people you love the most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card, time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. So we've got the teaching. Gemini is a sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves the chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. Okay, so that's just sort of like, I don't know, give you some reassurance to maybe about how you're feeling right now. And so look, with all this sort of like meditation, I've pulled these two cards and weirdly enough, new moon in Pisces and full moon in Pisces. I feel like this is definitely a very dreamy time for you. This is a very intuitive time. This is a time for you to kind of release your fears and communicate, you know, what you want. So we've got meditate and contemplate, and we've got balance spirituality and practicality. Oh, already it's getting a bit deep, isn't it, guys? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the overall energy of you guys right now. This is very much a time for you. I feel like you will be prioritizing, you know, your own things, your own goals. And like they say, you know, maybe there's loved ones and friends around you that have kind of taken a back seat to all your sort of emotional stuff lately. Yes, we've got blossom in abundance. So guys, you could be seeing a lot of 333 as well as flashing before me. I definitely feel like you have so much love to give. You give everybody pretty much everything you have, a lot of you, okay? I feel like you've been through a lot. You have so much life experiences that you have to share with others. And I just feel like you're well loved and liked and supported by the people that are around you right now. We do have some chaos because we've got storm warning, so this is like a tower. But I feel like for you guys, this is more of a realization of you guys looking more within yourselves as opposed to looking outside at what other people are doing, what other people have. I feel like maybe there's been some slight envy. Maybe you're seeing someone do something you've always wanted to do, but you want their confidence. I mean, envy can just sort of be in all different types of forms, you know. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're more longing to look inside yourself as opposed to what everybody else is doing out there. Okay, I definitely even feel like some of you have been looking back at old exes and looking at their lives, thinking that everything around them looks really good. Okay, we can all, you know, portray what we want on the outside, right? We know that. Okay, so let's see. Blossom in abundance. Yes, we have this lust. So I definitely feel like a lot of you, you know, maybe you've had a lot of lustful connections lately because you don't really want to get caught up because maybe there's a particular someone you want, but that situation is not really happening. So maybe some of you guys are having long-term I mean, you know, friends with benefits situations, okay? But yeah, see, player. I definitely feel like for some of you, you got a lot of sort of in and out energies. I even feel for a lot of you, you guys could be the player too. Okay, because I think you guys are building something. You're building wealth. It's almost like you're protecting this. You're protecting your abundance, okay, that you're building. So it's like you don't really want to let a lot of energies in. So they're saying, yeah. Because look, there's this loyalty and strength. It's like you pride yourself in being single, in being independent, in being strong, okay, and in being able to take care of yourself. You know, you don't really ask anyone for anything. I feel like little do people know that you're building something behind closed doors, you know, and maybe you only have time for some lustful relationships. Yeah, we got deceit. So I even feel, yeah, and trapped. So I even feel like with some of you, you know, you might also be sort of looking at relationships around you with a spiritual set of eyes, okay? So it's fresh eyes, but you're coming from a place of ascension. So you're looking at these people within your community and you're like, okay, you could go. Do you mean me any well? You know, that kind of thing. I feel like there might just be people who lie to you a lot. Okay, I just feel like there's some people here that, you know, you don't really trust. Yeah. I feel like there are some feminine energies here who are trying to drain your energy a little bit. Maybe you guys are the one to be around, you know? I feel like there's definitely a feminine energy who feels some type of way about you because they feel like you've got a masculine that they like trapped. So there's someone that they want and that masculine is just in tune to your energy. They're sort of trapped to you. So there's a feminine within this community that I feel like is, yeah, jealous. They're definitely showing some envy. So look, with this storm warning and this tower, I think what's bringing in this new moon is this masculine here having to make a choice and a divine feminine needing to make a choice as well. And I think this is why they're saying you guys really need to connect to your intuition, to your spiritual side now more than ever. Get into meditation, subliminals, whatever it is, okay? Praying, whatever your thing is, right? Because I feel like a lot of you have taken an oath not to deal with this person again. I feel like for some of you, this person's either in a committed relationship or they are married. Yeah, you made an oath to let them go. All right, but they're coming in. Yeah, because there's this sense of belonging that this person has, but they also feel like they belong somewhere else. Okay, for whatever their reasons are. All right, but you are letting this person go. But here they go. Yeah, it's like you have an understanding as to why this person came into your life in the first place. For a lot of you, this person was supposed to wake you up to love as well. All right, a lot of you weren't supposed to hang on to this person. You were supposed to release them, which is kind of making me think that maybe some of you had a lot of lustful connections before and bam, this person kind of came in and made you see what love was all about again. All right. And so now I definitely feel like this person's trapped in your energy. You're trapped in theirs, but you guys can't seem to sort of be together or be on the same page. It's like in order to be together, sacrifices, choices need to be made. All right. But I feel like you understand the risks. You see the vision. You understand the connection that you both have, but you also understand that you can't do this by yourself. Okay. It's a two-way street, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got growth. Again, this Virgo energy, this deep reflection here. Okay. Finding a better way to communicate to this person, because I just feel like you guys, you're not listening to each other's points. Okay. Or where, you know, you're kind of coming from. So let's have a look. What else is this new moon in Gemini bringing in for the amazing collective? Yeah, see, we got this gravity. But I feel like this weight that you're feeling, okay, is because you do need to get things off your chest. You do need to express this to this person. So you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, okay, which I think is okay, because I think a lot of you are comfortable with being alone. Like, you know, when I see this, I always think of, because I spent a lot of time by myself, and I always feel like I'm good because I got my spirit guides. I talk to them, well, you know, I do talk to them. But, you know, I feel like I'm good. You know, I'm happy. And I feel like you guys are the same. You can be in solitary confinement and be okay. I just think what it is you're feeling this heavy pull. Yeah. because you guys are comfortable within yourselves. You love yourselves. Okay, you guys might be doing some new things to your home lately, okay, just to feel even more comfortable. For a lot of you, you guys could be seeing 1111 as well for this pile. Yeah, there's this connection with the world and the universe that you have. And I feel like you protect people. You know, that is your ultimate thing, is to protect people who can't protect themselves. Okay, you care for people who can't care for themselves. It's who you are. You know, you probably do this for a living, yeah. But this time, I feel like what they're saying to you, this isn't a time to be weighed down by this burden, okay, or by this hurt and this pain. This is time for you to find clarity in this situation, okay, and know that, yeah, you've just gone through this, but as we know in life, okay, we get a rest period, and then we got to climb this mountain, and we got to climb this mountain, and then there's more mountains for us to climb. Okay, so you're just taking your lessons and you're releasing the burden and the guilt that you're feeling right now. Some of you feel like maybe you're holding on to some shame in this connection as well. Okay, it's not. All right, they want you to release that, because again, with this chaos and this change, we've got this change coming, we've got this wind. All right, so it's just new energies flowing into your life, and it's blowing through, okay, and it's to move you on. Yes, see, this fire, this ignition, okay? So yeah, if you guys are just feeling low and just feel like, you know, you want to stay in bed and you want to be sad, and they're saying like, it's okay, sometimes we just have to do that, you know, but what can we do to sort of help ourselves up from this gravity pull? You know, should we be surrounding ourselves with family right now, like, you know, the first card was saying? Okay, who should we be, what and who should we be prioritizing to help us get out of this funk? All right, because really you're just supposed to be learning these lessons and keeping it moving. All right, so I'm drawn to this. Okay, so let's see. What have you learned? What have you learned with this new Gemini, new moon in Gemini? Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. And then we have transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And that's what I was saying about, you know, having to climb this mountain and this mountain and this mountain. It's like, although we're going through it, we're feeling it. Once we're leaving it, we see that it was an illusion for us. You know, it's something that is not going to come with us. It doesn't have to affect us for our whole lives. And, you know, we can transform this. We can transform. We can turn this poison into medicine. And then we have elevation. So we got, you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibrations of love. So I definitely feel like over the next few weeks, you are going to be communicating with a lot of different people about what your needs are, okay, what you need support in, and just sort of where you're at. I feel like you're going to be able to explain this because you're finally taking ownership, okay, of your story. Even with this situation here, you've got, you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. That's what we're talking about, guys. This is big. Okay, I definitely feel like the way in which you communicate with people in your life in general is going to change. Yeah. Let's read you an animal spirit, guys. Oh. Okay, so you got the frog. Let's have a look. This is good. I like this. Clearing, cleansing, and healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, running on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. This is nice, guys. So yeah, you guys are going through this cleansing right now, this releasing, okay? And like they say, spend a lot of time with water, okay? A lot of showers. If you do baths, put your Epsom salt baths in there. Sorry, your bath salts in there. Light your candles, have your crystals around your bath. Put some rose petals in there as well. Rose petals are really good for healing. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you a color for this reading, okay? So this is color therapy. You can have this color around you. Okay, so like before I go to do my nails, okay, I use this deck. I'm like, what color do I need? So let's have a look. Oh, okay, just straight out there now. We've got peach. We've got inhale a breath of life. Yeah, this is good. Okay, this is new fresh energies, new cycles starting, okay? This is you coming to a place of acceptance and releasing and moving forward. So we've got peach. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density, especially in the lungs and chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Allow peach-colored sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs. Eat some peach, drink some peach juice. Okay, you can do that. All right, so we're gonna, I'll pull a bit of tarot, yeah? Wasn't really going to, but we can. All right, so let's see what's coming up for my collective new moon in Gemini. We've got peaceful resolution. Woo, sugar. We've got meditation brings answers, and we've got yes. Okay, so this is what they're encouraging you to do. Okay, they really want you to get in meditation. That could just be sitting in silence. It could be sitting in nature. It could be sitting with your favorite meditation music. Okay, whatever that is for you. All right. Yeah, because we got Ten of Swords. With a painful ending, the sun shines again, okay? Winter turns to spring. We've got Leo energy. We've got Page of Swords. Yeah, I even feel like while you're kind of trying to cleanse this person out of your life or let go of them, all right, they come raining back in here. Got a lot of Leo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person's waiting for the right moment. Something about, I don't know if they've got a family member living with them. For some of them, they got family members living with them or something. Or they're coming to visit. I don't know why they're telling me that. So maybe like this person's waiting, yeah, before they can kind of Six of Cups, make their way back over to you. Got Wheel of Fortune here. And we got Justice. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are going to have a peaceful resolution to this, all right? Yeah, because you're going to be able to communicate exactly what you want and need from this person. All right, and you're not going to be manipulated either. I feel like this person always manipulates you when they communicate with you. Yeah, so you're sort of reaching for your own happiness, okay, and moving away from this difficult time. A lot of you have to co-parent with this person as well. Yeah, so we've got this Virgo energy. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, so even for some of you, you've been seeing somebody on the quiet, okay? So maybe there's like a new connection that started up around you. Some of you are feeling really excited about this. They are saying to really keep this quiet, okay? Because you just don't need outside influences just yet. And also your ex is still kind of around, you know, causing you a bit of stress and bother. But they're saying this connection is really beautiful. If you don't have this connection, it's coming in now, okay? Yes, the Lovers, as I say, Gemini, can't make it up, I'm telling you. And this is a beautiful soulmate connection, okay? And for a lot of you, this is a new person coming into your life. Yes, we've got this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we've got this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it's definitely two of these, okay? Which you're going to be needing to choose from, but I don't know. I feel like it's an easy choice, yeah. Because I think the one that has more patience, I feel like is the one, I feel like you need someone who has a lot of patience, okay? And like, so someone who wants to take their time, all right? And who are quite balanced. Oh, yeah, this is sweet. So some of you guys, this could be somebody you meet through work, okay? Or you go to a work thing or your friends, meet someone. I feel like might even meet this person who works with your friend or something, and you bump into them. Okay, I feel like when you'll meet, there'll be a correlation as to how you guys know each other, even though you've never met. Yeah, that's for a lot of you. Okay, so let's pull another message for my lovelies. Okay, new moon in Gemini. Let's see. Oh, wow. We got the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. Yes, you are. So this transformation, I feel like for a lot of you, is coming to an end, okay? You are coming out of this sort of dark, gravity type pull of time, okay? There's a shift. We like it. All right. What do your spirit guides want to tell you, okay, with this new moon in Gemini? What would they like to say? They could say one thing. What would it be? The void. Okay, I'm loving this reading, guys. Oh, get your life. Oh. Okay, so we have the void. So guys, this reading's a little different from sort of the tarot readings I do, okay? We just want to go a little deeper, a little homework, you know, a little shadow work. So we got at the ending of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any moment of time, a moment of feeling, or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why you are on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time. Even if it is only days that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Yet if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next step forward on your glorious divine adventure this lifetime. Meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment. Excited, open, and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is more helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present and be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will soon come. If you are holding a question about a relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be according to spiritual wisdom and love. That's beautiful. I told you guys, new cycle. It's like loading, you know. Okay, let's read you some of these messages. Sorry, it's my other phone. Okay, what messages do we have? New moon, in Gemini. We have an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Perspective, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. And that was like, reminds me of the other card you just had, which was the warrior. And then we have, there is very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. We've got embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or adulthood. Sorry, children or childhood. Release the past, you will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Yes. You got this. Okay, new moon in Gemini. What other messages do we have for the collective? Got got someone is concerned. We've got a main male here. Okay, yeah, they could be concerned over their child as well, okay, or that, because I definitely feel like there's a masculine who thinks that someone's going to hold their child against them, or like, no, you can't see your kid. You know, all of that craziness, yeah. So that's why I feel like they're kind of chained to where they're at, all right? Some of them are going to tell you the truth, because again, it's not just you feeling like you need to be truthful. This person's going to be feeling it as well. We've got Gemini energy here. Yeah, it's almost like some of you, this person wants to chain you as their lover. They don't want you to go nowhere. But we're the privileged lady. We've got contracts coming in. We've got a wealthy man coming in here, okay, who definitely wants to help you on your journey with work, or they want to give you money, or they want to provide you with some support. I also feel like a lot of you are getting an opportunity to do some work away for a few weeks, or even for some of you a few months. Okay, so that is coming in. I feel like a lot of you with this yes are going to be having the best of both worlds soon. So like this heartbreak and pain you're feeling, there's just going to be this shift because your life is going to move on to something else. And as much as you might feel sad about this situation, you just have to move. Okay, and it's exciting and it's fun. You're not blocking it out. You're onto a whole new experience and a whole new life that you've been praying for, you know? Yeah. I feel like you guys have really been praying for this. Okay, so I want to give you a bit of shadow work, all right? So this is where we just go a little bit deeper, okay? I will read this for you. I feel like before we go here, let's give some angel messages. New moon in Gemini for the collective. Entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. And then we have see only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Then we have child. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So that could be your own kids, okay, your friends' children, but more importantly, your inner child, okay? Maybe it's time for you to do something a bit silly, crazy, switch up a bit of that energy that you're kind of that gravity pull you're carrying around. Maybe you just need to laugh and joke. Maybe you need to phone your crazy friend and say, look, be crazy. I need to be laughing and joking right now. What you got for me? Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to do a little shadow work here, my lovelies. Negative reinforcement pattern. If you've drawn this sigil, you are stuck in a negative reinforcement pattern. This pattern may be isolated to this one situation, or it may apply to your life in general. The reality is that you are doing what you are doing in order to avoid something you don't want, instead of doing what you are doing so as to get something you do want. In sport, coaches are well aware that all athletes want to win and no athlete wants to lose. But some are motivated to win so as to not lose. Their athletic career, which is usually not very successful, is motivated by avoidance. Others are motivated to win because they love the feeling of winning. They usually do not perceive themselves to be facing the same risks and stakes when it comes to losing. For example, one athlete whose family only approves of them because they are competing, and only when they are successful at it, stands to lose the approval and closeness of the family if they lost a match or race. It will be very hard for them to focus on the benefits of winning because they are far outweighed by the risks of losing. If you have drawn this sigil, then either genuinely or in a particular situation, you are more motivated by the stimuli. You have a tendency to avoid the source of any adverse stimulus, even if that source won't benefit you. Running away from potential painful circumstances and doing things simply to avoid consequences is exhausting. It leads to resentment. It is that exact opposite of seeking pleasure. It also leads you to being lost in life without a definitive direction because you don't have a firm grasp on what you want. Instead, you have a firm grasp on what you don't want. Emotion functions like a compass pointing you through life. In this scenario, you are not following your compass north. You are simply avoiding going south, which leaves 7 other directions open for you to follow. If you have drawn this sigil, ask yourself, what is that I do want? In this situation, stop doing the things that you don't want to do that are nothing more than a way to avoid negative consequences. That's deep. Really ask yourself, what do you want? Because a lot of us feel like we could just answer that thing off the bat. Like, what do we want? Oh, I want to... What do you really want? Because how are you going to get there? Like, what do you need to change? What do you need to communicate? What do you need to let go in order for you to get that thing? And again, you know, going back to sort of the lustful connections we saw at the beginning, it's like, if you're really looking for a committed relationship, why are you still entertaining these types of energies, these sort of habits? Because you're not really kind of moving forward. So there's this new life that you're praying and that you're praying for, especially when it comes with career. I feel like you guys have really put that work in when it comes to your career. I definitely feel like trauma has been worked through. But in terms of like daily activities, like how you move forward, how you live your life each day really does depend and define, okay, what you're really trying to achieve later on. So I think a lot of you want this healthy relationship or a commitment or to get married. So these toxic energies are always going to be bringing you back. Yeah, you want true love. This love is the love of a lifetime, and that is what you want. And I feel like there's definitely some true love coming to some of y'all very soon. Okay, because I really feel like you are starting to sort of communicate to these masculines and kind of just get away from me, get out. Okay, I want to welcome in new love. And these energies, I feel like they just want to keep you stuck, stagnant, you know. Okay, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to read your postcard from Spirit. And I hope I've given you some food for thought, some things to work on. Okay, this new moon is a beautiful moon as far as I'm concerned. Okay, and get ready for your abundance. Okay. So we have, dare you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivations desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction that soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Just know I love you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.